What book am I reading?
I don't know.
I mean, thank God that scene was in there. Otherwise, I would have been like, hey, wait a minute. Does he know what book she's reading?
I'm Jaime Fritch. I need all you dozens of viewers out there to just tell me how you like this, alright? Welcome to this show.
So many of us can probably say that we went a little stir crazy over the last 2 years, you know? During the panty, some of us took up new hobbies, did things we wouldn't normally do. Some of us started TikTok accounts, some took up social distance LARPing. We did some weird stuff. I know I definitely did.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
But no one did anything weirder during the pandemic than M. Night Shyamalan. And yes, that is how you pronounce his name.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan? You see, Mr. Shyamalan... Okay, I can't stick to that pronunciation throughout the rest of this video. Sorry, Kanye. You see, guys, when M. Night Shyamalan strolled into 2020, he thought to himself, you know what, dude? I'm bored. Dude, because movies just aren't bad enough these days. I need to make a movie so bad it makes Teen Star Academy look like the magnum opus of cinema. A film so terrible it scoffs at the likes of From Justin to Kelly and Glitter. So do you know what he did?
You know what he did?
He made Old. And it is pure, high quality, grade A garbage. What? I feel like that intro was a little harsh. Sorry, Mr. Shyamalan. I actually think this film is a pretty cool concept, but the execution is just a bonkers mess. So the premise of Old is a thriller, and basically what happens is a bunch of strangers go on vacation. They get stranded on this beautiful beach that ages them at a rapid rate. So rapidly, in fact, that a 6-year-old in the morning will go through puberty and end up pregnant by lunch.
Is that the baby? Mom! Charles!
Can't say I've ever seen that in a movie before, so kudos for originality, I guess. So guys, put on your best anti-aging moisturizer. Let's talk about Old. We interrupt this program with a message from today's sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit subscription service, and you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your doorstep. I'm sorry that today's ad is not a fun skit. I've been moving into my beautiful new home, but it's actually okay because I really wanted to just take the time today to say how much I literally love HelloFresh and how obsessed with it I am and how much easier it makes my life with cooking. As someone who really just doesn't like to cook, they just make everything so convenient and easy, but most importantly, so good. Every single thing I make from there makes people think I am a gourmet chef. The ingredients that they add and some of the steps that they do are things that I would never have thought to do when cooking, and I've learned and I've implemented when I'm cooking other like non-HelloFresh stuff. They just always take recipes to the next level. If you're trying to get healthy, HelloFresh can really help you maintain your goals by taking control of your food choices. Everything is home cooked and fresh, and that can be hard when you don't have a lot of time, and that's what I love about this subscription service is that it's healthy but saves you time. They have a whole variety of quick and easy recipes, including 20-minute meals, easy cleanup, not a lot of food prep. It's just easy. And that's what we all want in life, right? I also really like that the packaging they use, like to ship the food to you, is already recycled content, so it can help you eat more sustainably, and it cuts down on your food waste by about 25%. All around, it's just a win-win. It's something I really, really like and has really been beneficial to me and Nick, and I think you guys will love it too. And if you guys sign up, please do the Gouda Times burgers. It was they were gourmet burgers. I've never made a good burger in my life. I always end up making them into meatballs, but somehow I made the best burgers on the planet. This is literally a gourmet burger. Thank you, HelloFresh. So if you're interested in checking out HelloFresh, you can go to HelloFresh.com, and when you're checking out, use code JamieSaid16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts. Again, that's HelloFresh.com, and when you're checking out, use code JamieSaid16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts. So thank you, HelloFresh, for continuously supporting my channel and sponsoring a portion of today's video. And now, back to the show with M. Night Shyamalan. Hey kids, we're back. I hope my sponsored clips aren't getting old. So the movie opens with some really good singing.
Sing it, girl.
No, I can't. Her spontaneity has been stripped from her.
So yeah, That's the Kappa family. We got Guy, Prisca, Maddox, and Trent. They're incredibly awkward, chemistry-less, and boring, but are kind of like the main characters for some reason. Trent is my fave for obvious reasons.
I can do a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, which is a considerable thing to do.
So again, the Kappa family, they're arriving to this beautiful and might I add, kind of creepy resort for a family vacay. They just kind of overlook the fact that this place seems sketchball city. Like, first of all, way too many people greeting them when they pull up to the resort. Red flag. Second of all, this girl, Madrid, who gives them like their welcome cocktails, I don't know, she looks like she's up to no good to me. She looks like maybe she's been back in the kitchen peeling and deveining some shrimp, okay? Just saying. By the way, I think that's Clint Eastwood's daughter. So the Kappa family is just kind of enjoying resort life. We get to meet some of our other very dynamic characters at the resort. We meet this little kid, Idlib.
I'm Idlib. My uncle's the resort manager here.
Idlib is important, okay? So don't forget him or his hobbies.
I collect conchos.
I like that, Idlib. It's giving I like turtles.
Hi, I'm Trent. This is Idlib. What are your names and what do you do for a living?
I'm Greg Mitchell. I'm a cop.
Is that just me or is that an incredibly weird way to tell the audience what certain characters do for a living?
What are your names and occupations?
So Trent just continues to be weird.
You can come over to my house and make up stories. Then we can go to the same college together and become neighbors with mortgages.
I don't know, Trent. Seems like you're making a lot of promises that you can't keep. So the next morning we meet Crystal, who really wants like her 3-year-old daughter to be attractive to boys.
Sit up, Kara, honey. You don't want to be hunched, baby. It's very unattractive. Boys will get turned off.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to turn off boys, would you? 3-year-old child? So Crystal has a calcium deficiency.
I have a calcium deficiency.
And believe you me, that will come into play later in this movie. No bones about it. I like how the little girl just keeps looking into the camera. It's like she's speaking to us, you know? It's like she's saying, yeah, I know, this movie sucks. My agent thought it would launch me into child stardom. So the hotel manager ends up inviting the Kappa family to a secret private beach with special, like, minerals and stuff.
Stunning rocks, very unusual minerals.
It's super exclusive. He says he only tells certain guests about it. And again, they question nothing and they just kind of ignore this very strong, like, Jeffrey Dahmer vibe this guy gives off. And they're like, yeah, great idea. Let's do it.
Our little secret.
So suddenly, across the room, this lady starts having a seizure. It's a little stressful, but don't worry. This guy, Charles, shows up, who's a doctor.
I'm a doctor. I'm a nurse.
Seems like a weird time to be telling each other your occupations, but okay.
I think if you just leave her lying here for a while, you should be fine.
Thank you, doctor.
Well, thank God that doctor was there, I guess. Okay, guys, so it's time for the guests to head to the secret beach. So the Kappa family loads up on the shuttle with Calcium Crystal and Deadbeat Doctor. And who is driving the shuttle but M. Night Shyamalan himself?
Did everybody leave their passports?
We finally got to see one of M. Night Shyamalan's cameos. You know, we didn't get to see it in The Happening, and I was bummed. It's always fun to get a glimpse of the guy who made Mark Wahlberg talk to plants.
We're just here to use the bathroom.
Gets me every time.
Could you help us carry some of these bags, please? We've got an elderly person here and a child.
I'm sorry, I gotta get back.
Oh, sorry, man. I can't. No can do, man. Yeah, see, I can't walk through the time warp rapid age or vortex portal thing. Last time I got early onset dementia. Oh. Forgot how to make good movies. So they head down to the secret beach. There's a ton of other people from the resort there. One person in particular that Maddox sees that she recognizes.
Oh my god! He's a rapper! More dough for the cooking?
So you're probably thinking to yourself, a famous rapper character. Surely he's gonna have a cool name, right? Like Lil Peep or Lil Wayne or something Lil. M. Night Shyamalan wouldn't name this character something weird. I mean, he's supposed to be famous for crying out loud, right? Wrong.
That's mid-size sedan!
Mid-size sedan! Mid-size sedan!
Yes, friends, you heard her right. This character's name is Mid-Size Sedan. Not to be confused with Full-Size SUV, which is actually my rapper name. Don't laugh. I'm coming out with an EP this fall. Right, enough, you broken record, okay? He's worse than Stewie from Family Guy.
Mom!
So we have a body, okay, of a clearly deceased woman, but it's a movie, so they still have to check her pulse. Are you okay? It turns out that she is Mid-Size Sedan's, like, girlfriend, or just the girl he came here with, okay? And he's distraught.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Mid-Size Sedan. You got a full-size nosebleed. By the way, I think that's Mid-Size Sedan's favorite word. We should probably change his name to Mid-Size Sedan.
Damn.
So then Jaron and his wife Patricia show up. Remember them? Horrible timing these two have.
Did you just get dropped off by the resort?
Yeah, we were supposed to come earlier, but we rested in the room first.
Didn't really need to know that part of the story, but okay. So Jaron and Patricia find out what's going on. They see that there's a dead body, etc. And Jaron tries to go find cell reception to call the resort, but he gets vortexed. I don't get, did he teleport himself back on the beach? I don't know. All that matters is that something weird happens to these people when they try to leave the beach. Many of them try and they all get like sudden headaches, make weird noises, and teleport.
Hey. How'd we get here?
I'm not sure why that didn't seem to happen to anybody when they walked from the shuttle to the beach, but what do I know? I just work here. So guys, this is where stuff just really kind of starts hitting the fan, okay? Peeps start aging. Well, actually, like, only the kids start aging at first.
You look different too.
How?
I don't know. You just look different.
You look different. I don't know. You like grew by 3 feet and hit puberty, but I don't really know why that's weird.
Look different.
I love that they expect us to believe that these children just aged into teenagers within like a few minutes, but the parents aren't quite sure what's wrong. Like Prisca knows something's wrong, but she can't quite tell what it is.
But something is wrong with my son. There's something very wrong with my child.
And Charles, the doctor's like, no, they're fine. My 3-year-old daughter's always been 5 feet tall.
I'm right here, Mom.
Mom?
Mom. Mom.
Mom!
Oh my God, my children, they're older. They look like they're about to learn TikTok dances and vape.
Why are you looking at me like that?
By the way, is that the same swimsuit you had on before? What about this guy? Did your clothes age too? Is that what happened? Did they get the Benjamin Button disease too? When you went through the vortex?
We're on a beach with 2 unrelated dead bodies. That is just statistically impossible.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Guy, the dad, you know, he's like obsessed with statistics.
25% of those? 99.4% of the time. Statistically impossible.
Kinda like the guy from The Happening who was obsessed with percentages.
People are comforted by percentages.
I guess M. Night Shyamalan has a thing for that sort of thing.
All 3 kids are reacting to something. Only the kids.
Did you miss the part where Charles's mom literally died? Because she was already old? I mean, look at her.
Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's old.
And we've all seen what happens when an already old person gets the reverse Benjamin Button disease, huh? Right? Remember Aunt Dahlia? If an old person gets the reverse Benjamin Button disease, it turns out they just age so fast that they become a skeleton and then, like, disintegrate.
We're on a remote, undeveloped island, but we have a doctor here. So, let's get the doctor look at the kids.
Yeah, good idea. I take that back. Bad idea.
Listen, I don't know why I did that. I thought he was going to hurt me. Sorry. Sorry.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry, mid-sized sedan. I filleted your face right open, haven't I? Sorry. Can't help myself, I just like keying cars. So if you haven't noticed, Dr. Charles has a mental illness which is progressing at like a much faster rate than it normally would because he's on this weird Benjamin Button beach where time passes crazy fast. And in fact, it's passing so fast that as soon as he cuts mid-sized sedan's cheek, his cheek starts to heal immediately.
This is messed up, man. Where'd it go?
So this is when things kind of start to click just a little bit. Mid-sized sedan finally opens up. He informs everybody that he and that girl he was with, you know, floaty girl.
Peekaboo!
They met online and kind of hooked up because they had in common that they were both sick.
She and I only started talking because she was sick, and so am I.
And that's when the audience is supposed to kind of realize, if you haven't already, that everybody on that beach is ill in some way. Prisca has a tumor, Crystal has the calcium thing, Dr. Charles is mentally ill, Patricia has seizures.
She was sick, and so am I. She had just been diagnosed with MS, so we started rapping about that.
I'm sorry, did you say you rapped about multiple sclerosis? Sounds like a #1 hit.
Is there any more food? I'm still hungry.
She's definitely aged.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. We couldn't tell. Charles, man, Charles might be my favorite character because he's so doctory and insightful.
The dog has died!
I was only just alive.
You know what I like about this movie is all the wacky camera angles, the spinning shots that kind of reveal the characters one by one in a fun and suspenseful way. I want to try that technique sometime.
The kids are reacting to something. It's a virus. It's probably a virus. I just need to catch my breath. I just started feeling weird a minute ago.
Are you okay, Mom?
Mom?
What's wrong?
Are you okay, Mom?
On that note, kids, we have to take a short break, and when we come back, beach surgery. See ya there. Hey kids, we're back. And Prisca suddenly needs surgery on the Benjamin Button beach. Performed with a dirty pocket knife.
Okay, what if we cut it out?
Yeah!
But it's Guy's call.
No, I don't want to make the decision. No, I don't know what to do.
I know what to do. Definitely don't let the violent doctor with a dirty pocket knife perform surgery on your wife. Just a thought.
Do we have alcohol?
This is no time for booze, Guy. Okay? Your wife needs Sandy surgery. We don't have time for pina coladas. Alright guys, so trigger warning. Okay, this is so freaking gross and stupid. So Dr. Charles can't really perform the surgery, right? Because every time he makes an incision, it just heals immediately because of the time. What would the solution be for you? Maybe don't do the pocket knife surgery? Let nature take its course, you know? No, friends. We don't do logical things here because this isn't a normal movie. This is M. Night Shyamalan movie. Okay?
Put your fingers inside the incision.
Okay. Oh, hell no! It's closing around my fingers.
Keep pulling it apart. That's it. I'm lifting the tumor out.
Wow! It's the size of a cantaloupe.
It's attached to something?
Yeah, tumors do that.
Okay, got it.
Mom!
All right, let's give all these non-surgeons a hand for their handiwork. Mom's gonna be fine, okay? The surgery prolonged her life by about 30 minutes, and she definitely didn't get an infection from all these people's shrimpy hands in her open incision. So you can relax. Mid-sized sedan, you can give your 11-year-old friend some space there.
And this happened in, what, 3 hours?
Approximately 7 years. Half an hour is equivalent to something like 1 year.
On this beach, 60 minutes is 2 years. We'll age almost 50 years in 1 day.
Okay, wait, 30 minutes is 1 year, and 60 minutes is 2 years, but then 3 hours equals 7 years? Sorry, Guy, but you're wrong. The price is wrong, Guy.
What about her hair and nails? Shouldn't they be growing at an abnormal rate?
The cells in hair and nails are dead and they aren't reacting in the same way.
Wait, then why does Trent have a 5 o'clock shadow?
Hey, how come y'all's hair ain't gray?
We gotta take another short break, guys, and when we come back, childbirth in more ways than one. Don't miss it. Or do.
Speeding up in their processes. Then us trying to leave is like swimming to the surface too fast after being deep.
Yes, thank you, Jaren, for that over-explaining. But the plot still doesn't make sense, okay? Because if that many years have actually passed, then you would all be dead by starvation. So guys, then Kara, she gets pregnant and super hungry. I guess all those lessons her mom taught her about being attractive to boys just went in one ear and out the other.
We were just playing. It's okay. I just got a little fat.
Mom, you're better.
Yeah, I don't want to harp too much on exactly why this is so gross, okay? But just remember who this character was 5 minutes ago, okay? And same goes for the baby daddy, Trent.
To make up stories.
It's uncomfortable. They tried to kind of explain it away by making the kids say things like, my thoughts are changing.
It's like my mind is changing too.
I see different colors.
Yesterday I had a few colors. They were really strong, and now I have more.
I guess that was supposed to make us feel better and feel like they weren't 6-year-olds inside of 18-year-olds' bodies, but then they turn around and act like little kids again, so.
I'm gonna marry her. We are never gonna yell at each other, and we are never getting divorced.
It's uncomfortable, okay? Everybody agrees. Especially Dr. Charles.
Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando were in a movie together.
So because of the whole time passing rapidly thing, Kara gives birth immediately, and her mom is just kind of like, you know what, this isn't really my vibe. I'm gonna go lay on the sand, I guess. So the baby is born, but he doesn't make it.
We had him on the towel for 1 minute. He died from lack of attention.
Okay, hold the phone here, Patricia. Okay, let's do some simple math. Okay? If 30 minutes on the Benjamin Button Beach is 365 days, that means 1 minute is the equivalent to a little over 12 days, right? So following this logic, it would be true that the baby wouldn't make it after 1 minute, but neither would any of you. The only one who's eaten a single bite this whole time is Kara. No. Plot hole, dude. It's a plot hole. So then Charles, you know what he did? He killed mid-sized sedan.
No! Mid-sized sedan!
He had such a promising brand. After this, the movie gets pretty boring for a while. They focus on like random shots of the sky and the beach and people's like home lives and marital problems.
I saw your text messages one day. He says romantic things. I don't know who I would have been okay with, but with that guy, he's a pretend person.
Who cares about that? Oh dang, Jaren died. Aw, Kara died too. That's sad. So anyway, they really want to get off this beach, you guys, okay? They're grasping at straws. Everybody's dying. Patricia at least comes up with a solid plan.
I'm using these to swim out.
Stop it.
Yeah, that'll definitely work. I mean, your grown man husband, he didn't make it, but then again, he didn't have fun noodles. Oh, never mind, she dies.
Patricia! Oh, she was fine. What's happening?
She keeps stopping and starting.
So who's next on the list here to kick the Benjamin bucket? Oh yeah, Crystal. So Crystal's death is kind of like a series of events. First, she becomes a hunchback of Notre Dame. Then she goes and hides in a cave because she thinks she's Soup's Uggo and she's insecure. Then she like goes all crazy and launches rocks at Maddox and Trent, and then lady is scaring us. And last but not least, rocks start falling on her. She gets all crumbly, like because of her bone thing. It should be scary, but I can't feel scared because of the over-explaining.
Oh God, it's already healed in the wrong position.
Are you okay? I know a lot of you guys might think that this is really sad, but what you might not know is that Crystal actually wanted to be a rubber band ball when she grew up, so don't give up on your dreams. So then Charles dies. Oh, he gets poisoned by a rusty knife or something. All I picture during this scene is Adam Sandler playing the bongos.
Sorry.
Why does every movie remind me of one of his movies?
Too old!
So then the last two to die are Prisca and Guy. They're in a weirdly good mood about the whole thing, probably because of Maddox's beautiful singing.
I'll wash away someday.
And they also, haven't really aged. Like, they're supposed to be so old at this point that they have like macular degeneration, hearing loss, dementia, and they don't have gray hair. What gives?
It's about my feelings for you.
I know.
Jay. It's hot. It's hot. Oh, hey. Hey, guys. Hey, which way to luau? I'm lost. I'm just trying to get me some of that hog, you know, before I kick the bucket. Dang.
So the next morning, Trent and Maddox are middle-aged. I don't know where he got that shirt, but hey. At this point, we're not gonna split hairs, okay? We're not gonna miss the forest for the trees. So they're like, dude, we don't have much time left. We gotta get off this beach ASAP.
Wanna make a sandcastle first?
No, yeah. For sure. I mean, years are passing by the hour and we're definitely gonna die soon, but we have time to make a sandcastle. I guess this was supposed to be some sort of Easter egg because this movie is based on a novel called The Sandcastle, but no. So Trent suddenly remembers that he has like a little note from Idlib. Remember Idlib?
I collect conchos.
He decides to decipher it or decode it or whatever you want to call it, and it appears to be an answer to their prayers. It says, my uncle doesn't like the coral. His uncle being the creepy hotel manager, the Jeffrey Dahmer vibes guy. So apparently the coral acts as some sort of barrier. So if you swim through it, you don't get vortexed / teleported. So they're able to swim through it and escape, and all I have to say is, wow, Trent, you could have saved everybody on this beach, including your own baby, if you had just, I don't know, decoded Idlib's wingdings. So they swim through the coral, but Maddox gets stuck. Yeah, do that for a while. Definitely don't take the shirt off. All right, guys, we have to take one more break, but when we come back, it's time for the big reveal. Don't miss it. See you there. Hey, kids. I mean 95-year-olds. We're back. And it's time for the big secret. So as you guys know, every M. Night Shyamalan movie has a big twist, okay? And this movie is the exception. It's not a twist. It just is an explanation. It just is. It's just what it is.
Both them drowned. For a second, I thought they were gonna get through the coral.
Can you believe that? M. Night Shyamalan was involved this whole time? Shocking, I know. I mean, that whole I can't help you guys with your baskets thing, that wasn't a red flag at all. So the big mystery is that yes, this beach is a natural anomaly. It really does age people's cells at an alarming rate because of what minerals or magnetic, I don't know, it doesn't matter. The point is the people who run this resort are actually like a pharmaceutical company. Basically, they're a bunch of scientists just like developing medications, and the rapid like passing of time on this beach allows them to test medications on sick people and fast track the trials to see how the drugs work long term over a short period of time. Does that make sense? I mean, not really, now that I'm editing it. So they administer the drugs upon arrival via Madrid. Remember? Shrimp Fingers girl, and then they send the people to the beach and they see how the drug works over time. So they gave the example of Patricia, who suffered from seizures.
She didn't have a seizure for 8 hours and 17 minutes. 16 and a half years. We cured her of her epilepsy.
But she died from a seizure. So all the scientists start celebrating. They're like, yeah, we found a drug that works for epilepsy, kind of, but like killed 12 people and 3 children in the process. Yeah! But little do they know that Maddox and Trent have escapade because there was a little blowhole in the coral. So they show up, they find that cop from earlier, you know, Greg Mitchell.
I'm Greg Mitchell.
They tell him everything that happened. They give him a list of like all the people who went missing on the beach. They also kind of like sabotage the whole operation. They announce who they are. They warn the other guests. It all kind of comes crashing down for Warner and Warner.
You've arrested everybody here?
You can't put it more simply than that, you guys. They arrested everybody here. Kind of like that guy from The Happening who talked to the head of schools.
I spoke with the head of schools.
Why do all M. Night Shyamalan scripts sound like they were written for an audience of 5-year-olds? So Greg tells them that their aunt's gonna pick them up at the airport.
Your aunt will be waiting for you when you land.
And in a spectacular conclusion to a spectacular movie, Trent comes through with my favorite line of this entire film.
How's she handling things?
How would you feel if a 50-year-old man called and told you he was your 6-year-old nephew?
And that, my friends, is old. And you are welcome. Not gonna lie, you guys, that's the most fun I've had in a while watching that, and it's probably the worst thing I've seen since Teen Star Academy. Let me know what you guys think. I know there's some M. Night Shyamalan fans out there who are gonna come for me just like you did during The Happening, and that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. Just know you're wrong. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go contort myself into a human rubber band ball. And of course, comment below the next movie you think I should review. See you guys later. Peace out.
There's a conch, I think. Hey, here's a conch. Hey, guys. Hey, which way to the tiki bar? Hey, anybody want to go halvesies on a couple's massage? My back's been out.
Prisca, I wanted to tell you something.
Man, I guess this beach gives you superpowers. You can speak telepathically without moving your mouth.
It is hard getting old. I'll tell you. Don't get old. Oh, wait. Y'all.
For now, I have another swimsuit in my bag, and maybe you should change into that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're busting out of that swimsuit, so go put on an even smaller one.
That's what I'm guessing the distance is to swim out and get around this cove.
That reminds me of, we need to go where there's not a lot of people.
My name is Jaron. It's Jaron, by the way.
I'm Jaron.
I'm Jaron!
I'm sorry, what was your name again? I didn't catch it. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring today. Thank you, HelloFresh, for supporting. Thank you, HelloFresh, Thank you, HelloFresh. I thought your headphones were on. Okay. Thank you, HelloFresh, for supporting my channel. Why am I laughing? Why is my eye twitching?
Wake up. Mid-size wake up. Start your engine, midsize. Make it turn over. Is it the crankshaft? Is it your alternator? Dang. No, you're okay. You're okay. You're just out of gas. Okay. You just need a new set of spark plugs, that's all. That's all. Hey, remember that time we was kids? You told me I looked like a guy. Hey, remember that time we was kids? We were working on your first album. You told me I could be your backup vocalist, but then changed your mind because I sounded like I've been smoking for 62 years. You were right. You were right, and I shouldn't have had bologna on your collar. Hey, you know what? Your name may be Midsize Sedan, but you got the heart of a big old Mack truck. You do. You do, and I know it.